Here she is. We think it's day 43. She's loaded up. She's got her bear canister in there full of food. Man, was that heavy.
The pack is really heavy now, thank you.
Yeah.
I got 3 days of food on me. Gonna head to the trail.
Off she goes. So.
No.
Oh yeah, and she needed her trekking poles, so now she has them.
Can't leave yet.
No.
I don't have my trekking poles.
As you can see, the trail is over there. Yonder. She will be heading that way.
Headed into the Sierra Nevada.
Into the Sierra Nevadas.
Alright, I'm out.
Alright. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Oh, so heavy.
It's 1 o'clock. She has planned to do 7 miles.
Got new shoes.
Got new shoes. Her feet have grown a size and a half. She's now in a 10.5 shoe. But hey, what are you gonna do? There she goes.
Those clouds and what looks like rain looks a little ominous to me. I know that it's gonna happen. There are storms and there's rain and snow up in the Sierras, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a bit nervous about that. Just because I have, you know, I spent the last 700 miles and my pack had a system to it. I knew where all my gear was and worked out really well if there was rain or this and that, but now I've added a whole bunch of gear and an extra couple layers of clothes, the bear vault, and all this stuff. So it's not quite as organized anymore, which I know in the next couple days I'll get it down, but it makes me just a tad bit nervous because I don't know how the next few weeks are gonna work out or whatnot, and I'm kind of never hiked this high as I'm gonna be, like 10,000 feet, and it's gonna be a little colder, and which really cold doesn't bother me, but I don't want to die. So, which I know I'm smart about things, and I've done my research, and I've listened to the experts and talked to people who have done it before. So, I mean, I know what I'm getting into, but I just haven't been there, done that yet. So, I'm a little nervous, but I'll be fine. It's all good. But right now, this heat. It is very little shade. The heat, I think it was like 91 degrees when I left the truck. So it's a bit warm out here. But I'm only gonna hike 7 miles and then camp for the night. So, and then I got a full day tomorrow. So, wish me luck. Ah, the river. Trail's just walking right next to the river. I finally got into a little bit of tree coverage, some out of the sun. So that's super nice because it is hot. This whole valley is going through a heat wave right now. And I am glad to be getting out of it. Oh, and look, my new shoes, they were black. Now they're pretty dirty. Look kind of brownish, maybe gray. That's only like 3 miles worth. But yes, I started off this trail, or I started in Campo, a Mexican border, with a size 9.5. All my shoes, my regular shoes at home, are 9s. So I started hiking at a 9.5. 210 miles later, I switched to a half a size up. And then another 500 miles after that, I upgraded to another half size. So I am officially wearing 10.5s, and they feel really gosh darn good. I've got plenty of room in my toes. They're not slipping around in the heels. I have not gotten one blister this entire hike, which is pretty gosh darn impressive. So many people deal with blisters. So many. And it really comes down to your shoes, your shoe size, your type of shoe, wearing them, figuring out what's best for your feet. So I feel pretty confident that I have done a good job on that. This bag is heavy. Shade. Love me some shade. Boo, son. Bring back the shade. At least I got plenty of water. I don't have to worry about that. We're rolling right next to this river. It's very nice. I just scared off some crazy sounding birds. Like, I mean, they were flapping at like 10 miles, I don't know, 100 miles an hour. Oh shit. Here are some logs that I'm walking on right now. Because it's kind of swampy right here. But anyways, and they came out of these trees. And I was kind of just hoping that maybe I could get them on film. But I guess I scared the last one already. Ugh. So, I guess not. Sheesh. Yeah! That's probably a terrible video. That's what I just kind of climbed over there. So, but anyways, yeah, they were, I mean, they just, like their wings made a loud noise. It was crazy. So, anyways, I'm gonna find out if that's the trail or if that's the trail. Catch you later. Here is my cute little tent site. This evening I've been here already a couple of hours, just relaxing. But as you can see, there's a creek over there. There's some tall trees. It's a pretty nice campsite. But I wanted to show you. So I walked over here a little bit. And you probably remember me talking about a bear vault. Well, with that bear vault, it's basically a canister for your food that bears cannot get into, like at all. So you don't want to leave it in your tent because they can smell it. So you need to leave it away from your campsite. And it might be like 100 yards or something, but I'm pretty sure in this area, I really don't see any bears that are going to be living in this area, and I don't know if it's really 100% necessary. But I have it because I got it at Kennedy Meadows, and that's what most thru hikers do. So I put it right next to this tree. So there it is. It's got all my food. It's packed up, all my food and my scented items. And hopefully no other woodland creatures will come and play with it. That is kind of one of my biggest fears, is putting it out here. I don't have any string or rope to tie it up with, which I might grab in a couple of days just out of security, but yeah, so it's just kind of sitting there. So if any creature comes by and, I don't know, wants to play with it, I might find it somewhere else in the morning. But we'll see. So there you go. Have a good night.